everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, aka Flares, and today we're here for an island entrance of my new island. I say new, it's not exactly new, it's just flattened, but it's Laurel 2.0, and these are the items that I'm going to be using to create my coastal town entrance. This is the area where I'm going to be building, and these are all the flowers that I've saved, and I've also bred some blue flowers ready for my new theme, so that's exciting. I'm just going to move this bush. We don't need that to be there. It's probably going to affect where I'm going to be terraforming. Oh, that's a good start. Bye bye shovel. Oh, it's okay, we've got another one, we're all right. Okay, so yeah, this is the area. As you can see, it's all kind of flattened. I have put an incline in because I wanted that ready for when we do the build. I've gone with the stone this time because, you know, that's kind of the vision even. I was trying to think of the right word. I want to say visage, but yeah, that's not right. The vision I have for this island. So let's get our hard hat on and start doing some terraforming. I want to put the cliffs all the way around to kind of close it in so it's separate and you can't see my resident services, because that is super close to my island entrance, which I do like, but you've just got to kind of be more inventive with how you do your entrance, make something cute and small and kind of hide it away so that you don't really see it. So I'm just starting here, building off the incline, and I'm going to work my way around, and as I said, I want to close it off this whole area and then have a little gap in the middle for where I want to put the tourist information kind of desk, stall, building area. So that's my plan. Hopefully it will work. I thought that it would be nice to have the tourist area there, the tourist information, because it's like welcoming the guests to the town and you can pick up a leaflet and stuff. So that's kind of my idea. I'm going to work on this terraforming and then I'll come back to you and explain a bit further what I'm doing. So guys, I'm done with my cliffs now. What we're going to start off with next is doing my paths. As I said in my ideas video, I'm going to try and use the in-game path where I can and not use the path, specifically a dirt version of it, because that's always been my go-to. So I've gone for the light dirt path, and then I found some really cute designs to put over the top. So I've got this like cobblestone effect to go over the top, but I also wanted to put in a doormat, so as like a welcome, because we're a bit fancy here on this town. So we've got that cute doormat, and then here are those cobblestones and also some vines, which I really like the idea of. Like, they're a bit overgrown, so they're encroaching on the path itself. This stone design, it took me so long to decide which one to use, but I really like the light kind of grey. I like that it's got some greenery in it, there's some gaps as well. A handkerchief for good measure, you know, someone might have dropped it on their way, and I just love the design on that as well. That's really cute. As always guys, the codes will be in the description. I've tried to keep a good record of everything that I've used and saved for this new island, so hopefully none of them will be missing. As you can see, we've just kind of put the stones on the edges of the path just to give the idea that they've worn away. So many people have walked through this town, so there's not many stones left. That's our kind of little pathway done, and then I'm just trying to add in a tree here, just a little one. I changed my mind though, I think we need something a bit bigger to go there, and just stunting it so it doesn't grow anymore. Now it's time to pick up some items, and does anyone else do this? You're trying to drop an item and you just end up grabbing one, so you have more items everywhere. But yeah, we're just grabbing some items to make the stool that I was on about, the tourist information one. I've gone for a really cute stool design, but I also wanted to incorporate the loft bed. But before we do that, I'm just going to put down a diagonal rug, or try and put down a diagonal rug. I actually decided in the end to make it a larger square, which was a bit different. I've not done that before, but I just thought that it gave more space for the items on top, because it's not just going to be a single stool, so I wanted a bit more area underneath just to decorate it a bit more. I've gone for the all white crochet design. Unfortunately, this designer doesn't have a blue one, so I thought that the all white worked well. She does have a yellow and a green, which I used on my previous island, and then we've just filled it in with the circle designs. So to create my stool, what I've done first of all is put these brick simple panels down, and then I'm going to go grab my loft bed to give the idea of a little bit of a roof. We don't want it that way, so I'm just going to turn around and then push it back. And then we can put something on top of the loft bed, which is amazing. So I'm going to go with a typewriter, because, you know, these leaflets are not free. So it's going to act as our till, and that's in a cute blue colour. And then we've got our stool. I did have it in the dark brown colour with the blue and white, but it didn't quite match with the loft bed. So I'm just going to change it up. I've said before that I wasn't a big fan of the white on the stool because it's got a bit of a blue tint to it, but I think it kind of works with this kind of design. So we're going to change it up and do that, and also I'm going to design the document stack just so it looks a bit more like a leaflet. The newspaper was the best thing that I could find, but we're black and white. We're going to have black and white leaflets, I think. And I also decided to go with the classic picture in the white. I don't actually know what that design is, but it's cute and kind of fits with the theme. And of course, we need a welcome sign to say hello to all of our villagers. So I found this cute design. I like that it ties in with my island name. The idea that the dove's got a little bit of, well, it's not quite laurel, but it looks like it. So we can use that. I decided to pop down a tree just so we've got some greenery here. I do love my trees. And I remembered I had a magazine rack as well, so I've custom designed that. I did go for brown for this one just to add some contrast with the white because there's so much going on. But I used the same newspaper design as what I used on the document stack. Yes, I just picked up a barrel. I'm going to find a way to use them, guys. It may not fit well with the theme, but maybe it will. I think it can work. I still want those rustic elements to my designs, so barrels can still work with that, definitely. I decided to use the park clock so that everyone knows what time it is and put the barrel on the left hand side. I went with the bottle on top and the anchor statue just to give that nautical feel and tie in those blues. Just adding some filler flowers now. And for the fencing, I decided to go with the stone one, just so it's, I think that's kind of fitting with the theme, kind of keeping it like what you expect, like cobblestones, brick, stone walls. That's what kind of reminds me of Cornwall and those sorts of little British coastal towns. And time to pick up some flowers, so we've gone for some blue ones and some white ones. For the blue flowers, I'm going to mainly stick with the hyacinths, the windflowers and the pansies. They're just my favourite blue flowers, plus the blue roses are super hard to get, so we just leave them. Just trying to get the right flower placement here, and then I decided also to add another stone fencing here just to kind of act as something else, just to break it up. Just some more flowers popping down. This area I just decided to pop a nice little array of white and blue and a bush as well. I think for the white flowers for this island, I think I'm going to try and stick predominantly to the roses, the cosmos and the hyacinths as well, because they're kind of my favourite white flowers and they're more white than the tulips and the mums. They're more kind of creamy. So I'm going to start working at the top here. As you can see, I've started to lay down the path at the top. What I want to do is add a path all the way that snakes back round. Hi Punchy, you doing okay? Oh, pesto pizza, that sounds yummy. I didn't actually mean to speak to him. So it's going to be a bit hard because it is quite narrow up here. And I can't really do a lot about that because of how close resident services is. But I'm just going to make a walkway. I'm not going to focus too much on decorating up here, mainly because I want you guys to kind of just get an idea of the entrance. So just by doing a little bit, you can kind of see when you look up what it's going to be like. I did think about doing this, having the stone fencing all the way across, but I thought the one on the bottom was just a bit too much. So we replaced that with a flower. Just time to get another tree. We've got lots dotted around that need to go. As you can see, I'm kind of halfway through tearing down my island. I've done the main chunk down the front, but I just couldn't wait. I wanted to start speed building, so we're not going to have an ultimately flat island whilst we start work on this, but it's still going to look cute. I was going to stunt this tree, but in the end I decided, no, we'll just let it grow into full. And I thought a mountain bike would be a cute addition here. You can never have too many mountain bikes. And then I saw I had the Rover's briefcase in my inventory, so I thought that'd be nice to have at the entrance, people coming on their holidays. So they're just kind of like checking in, put their bags down for a break. And then time to continue working on the path up the top. So again, we're using our worn stone path on top of the in-game path. Just going to go all the way around here, just breaking it up, make sure that we're keeping it interesting, not too symmetrical. And again, mix it out with some vines as well. I decided to go ahead and place all the vines where I wanted them to be, and then go back over with the path. I'm really loving the path design. I really was nervous about doing it, and I won't lie to you guys, I did originally try and put in a diagonal bridge, but I'm just not going to be able to do that with using the in-game path because I just can't get it to look right. If you guys have any tips for using the in-game path with a diagonal bridge, please let me know, because I could not get it to look right. But hey, maybe that's another thing we'll have to do differently. Don't use diagonal bridges on this island. So I'm just fetching some more flowers, again with the white and the blue. I don't think these are going to last very long, if I'm honest. Me and flowers, we just need so many. And then just decorating up here on the left-hand cliff. Nope, that's the right. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I'm awful with my left and my rights. You'd think by my age you would start to have an idea of what's right and wrong, but no. I really am liking how the blue and the white look together. I was super nervous about doing this because it's so different to what I'm used to, but it's looking okay so far. I wanted to use the garden wagon, but I couldn't really find a good place for it. In the end, I decided to switch out the stone wall and put the garden wagon there. Let's just see how it looks from down the bottom. Yes, I like that. Going to pick up some more items to try and decorate. I kind of wanted to do a seating area, but I was a bit unsure as to where to put it, so I just decided to put it down over here for now. But what I'm going to do to make it a bit more interesting is add a little cliff waterfall here, so it's not so flat as well. I just needed to extend the back to allow room for a little stream to come off it. My plan, a lot of this at the top is going to definitely, you're going to need to imagine it, but I'm going to expand it out a bit more and have some inclines down, and it's all going to be decorated. I might put a house up here, I'm not sure yet, but it's all kind of a work in progress. I just wanted to show you so that you can get like a snapshot of what to expect from this island, because I appreciate in my video it was all a bit kind of abstract. You kind of had to imagine it for yourselves. I should have probably shown you guys some pictures, some inspiration, but I hope this is kind of what you were expecting. This is a super cute little rug, and I definitely wanted to tie this in, so I'm giving you guys a snapshot of this. Just needed to move it over to the right a little bit. This might not stay, but I just thought it would be a nice little addition to have quite a quaint little seating area with the rocking chair and the iron bench. It's not a bench, it's a table. And these patterns are gorgeous on the cushions. Look how beautiful that blue is with the daisies. That's definitely one of my favourite new designs that I've added. And I can't wait to find more, because it's nice to have a different colour palette from what I'm used to. Just getting some final flowers to decorate up the top. Oh, my other shovel has broken. Okay, what I'm going to do then is, I think what we'll do is we'll just place down these flowers. I'm a bit conscious that the video is going to be quite long, and I have given you kind of a snapshot of what to expect and also how my island entrance is going to look. So we'll just wrap up here and then I'll give you a little bit of a tour. So here we go, here is the entrance. It's appropriately very cloudy on the day that I'm filming this. That is not to say that the British weather is always like that. Okay, it pretty much is. But at least it's not raining, hey? And then this is up the back with our path, and then there's a little waterfall there. Got our mountain bike, some trees. Some of them will grow in a bit more so they won't always look like that. Fauna, please. Please, you're ruining my shot with your thinking bubble. I'm not speaking to you right now. But yeah, so over to the left, we've got our tourist information stand with the little leaflets that you can pick up, give you an idea of what's going on, and obviously ask your questions. We've got the clock, a really cute little welcome sign to welcome our tourist visitors to our town, lots of blue and white flowers. I'm really happy with how the path turned out. It's probably one of my favourite items so far. And I am liking using that stone wall as well with the stone inclines. So I'm happy for it. I'm super excited to keep this going. And I hope you guys are liking it as well. Oh, I don't know what my next build is going to be, but we'll figure something out. And I've just got so many ideas. I don't know where to start. It's really hard. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the new theme. If you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you join our little community. And until next time, goodbye.